Hi, I'm Hoshi. This is 2026 World Qualifiers in the Crenb League, Round 2, Game 2. And we are, once again, fighting Chaos Dwarfs. But different Chaos Dwarfs. Chaos Dwarfs I haven't fought before. They are ice cream themed, I guess. And they have got three level threes. They got tackle block, not great for my Amazons. Guard, dauntless, not great for the inevitable Zug I purchase. And then block, throw, both randomed. Strip ball, dirty player, both randomed. And they got 8 SPP on that other guy, too, so there may be more coming. We'll have to wait and see what they do. But they do have 1270 TV, which lets me buy probably the same thing I bought last week against those Chaos Dwarfs, because it did work out. I need to hire a new player, and I guess either replace number 1 or just buy a 13th, get another Friday. But this is our number 3 once again, Tria. Maybe I've used that name before. We've had 4 number 3s. I don't remember. Okay, so I might as well just get a Friday, because we've already established that's the thing I do. Get a 13th player. They're temporary. This is the 12, but we need an active 12. And I can sure afford it. Friday, the 13th player. And we could random Junie. I mean, the other option is just hold on to it till game 3. Or if we win round 3. But first I gotta win. And maybe I just random you and replace you if it's Frenzy or Dirty Player again. Block! Finally! All I ever wanted. Block. Sure hands. Wait, I can't move you. You're numbered sequentially. That's excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. Beautiful. So I think once I do some math, cut for some math. All right, probably the same plan. We do a Zug, we do a glottal stop, we get a reroll, and then if there's any spare change left, we get some coaches or some cheerleaders. Someday, Morgan Thorg. Not today. I mean, you can't really throw any Amazons anyway, so it doesn't matter. On to the game. The 12 versus Finnegan's Flake. 6-4 fan factor. A whole lot of TV. You could spend 60,000. Give me a little more. Buy yourself a keg. You didn't. 620,000. We'll do quite nicely. We'll get a Zug. We'll get a glottal stop. I suppose we can squeeze Morgan Thorg in with someone. Not quite. I mean, we could Zug in him, but really only stands out for throwing, I think. I can't throw an Amazon. Reroll and coach or cheerleader. Coach. I arbitrarily always pick coach. I do have the higher fan factor. Again, people love them Amazons. The flip. They have won the toss. One of these days I'll win the toss and give me that ball. All right, they have got no changes that I can notice. We're waiting for the opponent. In reality, we are waiting for Blood Bowl's servers. All right, Chaos Dwarfs. We should be fairly well practiced against them by now. Just imagine it's last week. Well, maybe not. Last week, I won, but it was a struggle and relied on some very lucky dice rolls, which isn't ideal for a world qualifier. But again, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. The Amazons rely on getting pushed around a lot instead of hit, because when they hit, they crumple faster than my Norse team. Kick back here. Line up. Zug in for one of you. Anyone with one SPP is close enough to 0. All right, so good old cross. Gonna have Waddle Stop Blitz. Guess this works. Oh, they're kicking the ball. Oh, I set up for defense. Why would you give me the ball? Okay. This isn't the ideal formation for perfect conditions. It bounced. Okay, this is a problem. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. The inevitable YouTuber Twitch problem. Yeah, I gotta occupy that centaur. All right, I can deal with this. He's hit it. He's going. He has hit. Very good. Yeah, I can potentially get a 2-die. Maybe I should pick this ball up first. But I'm fairly safe with that centaur down. Good hit. We injure some Chaos Dwarves this week. Pick that ball up. Still got a reroll. Come up a little bit. You can't get to me. Still have 2 dies. It's a push. It's a push. I am the one who is supposed to be pushed. Is there anything to do here? I could go step on you. It's not worth it. I don't want to spread out too much, but I could occupy some guys with this cannon fodder. And just stay as a group. Stay as a rolling hero ball. Get up there. Push. Push is good. That's what I want to see. Lots of pushes. Stumbles and pushes. Half the dice for pushes. I want to see more than half of them happen. That's it. Keep going. That's not a push. Oh, they have tackle on that guy. Oh, yeah. Great. All right. Well, he used his blitz at least. You can step in and get hit by Glottal because the other Centaur is still not stood up. This goblin could do a double red die. Well, maybe they can get a die out of this. They're going to have to commit a lot. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, that's one die, maybe. A push. Oh, it is a 2-die, and they managed to hit Glottal Stop. I'll let you push me back. Don't you die. An armor break. They've stunned the biggest guy I could get. I better not push in too far. I want to wait till Glottal stops up to do something. But I've got free Amazons. One die. Do your 2-die. I wouldn't mind freeing up Zug so I could blitz with him, but I guess it's not going to happen. Really not going to happen. If you fall down, it's probably fine. It's a push. That's fine. Gives me a 2-die here. That's still a 1-die. There's a hit. Stay put. Reduce the amount of smacking that goes on against me. Great stuff. Okay. Not ideal, but I have the ball. I have the ball. Glottal can hopefully stand up next turn. And then they can block it. A stun. Okay. We can maybe blitz with Zug. Got those 2 guys with guard. Waddle's going to have to blitz to stand up semi-reliably. Ooh, they might foul him first. And then the Centaur will wrap around and blitz. There he goes. It's a push. Even with tackle. Tackle block. That's a push. Okie dokie. We could blitz you. I mean, we're going to have to. Then maybe I can build the cage around Glottal Stop over here. All right, good. Not good. Goodbye, reroll. Yikes. But now I can build a cage over here. Just to keep that hobgoblin from dodging out and one-dying me. Block up at this top corner. Block at this corner. Occupy Centaur. Zug, hit him. Good. Yep, move in, I guess. I want you to hit guys. Ironhard Skin is undoing all of your abilities, however. Can I occupy, or at least clog up, the zone? We are going up the right side, quick as I can. Try not to get surfed. All right, we've had a few suboptimal turns. The reroll is gone. They have 3 rerolls and block. Snake eyes on the armor. Two die on Zug. Gets a pow. Barely squeaks by with his armor. We could potentially surf this hobgoblin. It would mean, of course, that Glottal Stop is standing on the line, but if he blitzes, he could walk out, but I'd rather blitz with Zug since he's down. Push, good stuff. Ooh, that guy's got strip ball. I gotta kill him. Beautiful. About time. All right. Do I want to attempt this? Just in case. It doesn't matter because he has 7th or 6th strength. Oh, I thought he had 7th strength. Okay, blitz. Or 3 die. Okay, push. Surf. Knockout. Unfortunately, now you're on the corner there. But we can sort of make a cage that also protects you. Except I'm way open in the back. Now this isn't great. They're just going to swing around the back here and hit me. Especially you. Not maybe a looser cage. Leaves me some pieces to do something. I think we gotta preemptively block this. All right, good. Stay put. Injure him, even better. Badly hurt. You're not going to apothecary a hobgoblin, even if he's got block. You can, well, you could move. Is this worth it? Not really. Would like to make... There's Zug, pulling a Zug. 1 die on the rush. Absolutely no need for that. There's 5 other sides on that dice. All right, my ball carrier is about to get blitzed by maybe that centaur. The dwarf hits the one in the back. After they move some up. Just hope somehow they don't do a crazy blitz and surf glottal stop. I mean, I might attempt the double dodge 70% to push a star player out, but okay, push, it's fine. Knockout and an injury. And a hit. Frees up that centaur. Flamesmith does a breathe. And frees up that centaur. Who can just do that? A push. They re-roll it. They get the POW. They hit me into where it potentially could bounce to 2 guys. It does not. Glottal stop is going to have to blitz. Or Zug. Zug could blitz and knock them towards Glottal and take a second swing if it is a push. That sounds all right. A stun. Okay, I got the better of that half. Okay, stand everyone up. Such as the menu will allow me to. I wouldn't mind. I guess you don't really need to pick the ball up. You have no special ball handling skills. All right, we're going to try this first. And then push you onto the ball. Unless we hit you. I think that works. Okay, we hit you. I think I'd rather just pick the ball up normally, because who knows where it's going to bounce. We'll do that. You can now blitz and open this up. Oh, no, wait, Zug blitzed. It could still go up there, though. It's kind of where I need to go. But if it fails, I'm going to... Okay. That was kind of dangerous, honestly. All right, do I pick the ball up next? Is there any other meaningful hit here? A lot of one dies. Got to get away from this centaur, so... Step one up. You could make that a 2-die, but then you can't quite get there. Is this a terrible idea? Kind of. I kind of want you off the ball carrier so you can't blitz them. Push might be safer. Ooh. I gotta do something. What? No. Then I get around the other way. Okay. A push is something. Could hit you with a 1-die with block and get a skull. Right. Not carving anything more out of that. I'm just going to get blitzed. And the ball's going to bounce. Oh, they didn't blitz me. They didn't blitz me. I mean, they can free up one of these other dwarves, I guess. That was a stun. This is a push. That's okay. There's the blitz. It's a skull. The final reroll is gone, and it's into another push, which I, of course, will take. Standing on the line or not. Okay. Waddle can hit that guy at least. Oh. Failed fire. You die with block. All right. Stand everybody up. Got lots of 2-dies to work with here. Now 1 2-die. But it's the important 2-die. It's a push, but it is off the ball carrier. I think I just gotta go. Not crazy about it, but at least they gotta do some rushes. And you can sort of get in the way. Or at least in the vicinity. Now I'd rather have gotten past you, but I don't want to do a dodge. There's a 2-die. That's nothing. Let's push you back a little more. So you have to do a little more work to get at my ball carrier. One die. Just hit this guy. Push him towards the sideline now. That is another both down. But he didn't knock himself out. That's something. There's a reasonable number of people marked. And free up Garble here. They have done it. Now will they rush me or just mark me? They're going to blitz me. And they're going to fail the rush. Because that's what happens when you play against me. Everybody fails rushes. I fail them, you fail them. Nuffle laughs. Could just put it in. But I think I'm safe here. There's a 2-die. Go here just in case Waddle stop. Can't stand up. Kill this strip ball guy. I swear. Okay. I think I figured out how he works this time. I had it wrong last week where whenever it failed, I just stopped thinking he was like a vampire. I'm not sure why he fell down. Maybe because it was a blitz, but I blitzed the other guy. Or am I just clicking the button wrong? So that's what? Third double skull? Or was the other a skull both down? They had a double skull. They had a skull both down, but they got blocked, so I get knocked out. Oh, there's a POW. Well, it's turn 8, so I'm putting the ball in. No matter how juicy of a setup it is for a surf. We've managed to injure one. Maybe the other doesn't get up. Okay, got fired. Blitz has been used, so we're safe. They can move over here, but I mean, I just put it in. All right, that's a good start. But I am kicking next half. What is this formation? Hang on. I could just move everyone back, because it is only for one turn. But I mean, they are still just going to... Can I save this so I don't have to do this every time? And then just move everyone back? Yeah, that's one thing I never did for this team. Set up my formation. 'Cause I don't know what's good. I've been going by vibes. Got too many, not enough. It's not enough. I'm going to put Glottal here in case kickoff event blitz happens. But it'll be 3 hits, a blitz, and a foul. Those 3 Amazons are probably going down. We got 2 remaining and 1 knockout that can wake up. They got 1 injured, but they still have 11 players. All right. Oh, I don't have my kick. No good kick, but I get to set up if I want. I didn't get kickoff event blitz, so I can move Glottal back. They have left a guy back there to pick up the ball just in case something crazy happened. No Funfetti. That guy didn't get renamed. Scapple, Maple Butt, Butter Scheme, Butter Blip, Cream Sleaze. That's a good one. There's a POW. First POW. Push. Push. 2 more hits and a blitz. A stab even. There's the second POW. There's the blitz. It's terrible. There's the third POW. And now it's just the foul if they'd like. Oh, maybe they're going to go for a pass instead. They did not declare a pass. Oh, they did. I didn't see that. But it failed. Okay. I have saved my formation. That's something. Pop out 1 SBP just in case. Good enough. Zug up 1 step, so if they step in, you can hit them. Strip ball in the back, kick in the back. They're a weaker side here. Not really. I guess this side. Okay kick. That stunned them. Stunned the ball picker upper. He can pick it up. Nope, they're going to do it with the other guy. There's a skull. There's 1 reroll gone. It's a POW. He's okay, though. Another push. An injury. Overdue. 0 SPP. A blitz for a push. No one's stepping in because they don't want to get zugged. Could surf you, maybe, if you don't move. Be surprised if you didn't move. All right, who's picking up the ball? The Centaur could pick up the ball. I would have thought the Centaurs would be ball carriers, but I've not seen a lot of that. Versus all these Chaos Dwarves. Well, they're moving up. I can't surf you. And They picked up the ball. Okie doke. Who's going to blitz? I would prefer to blitz with glottal stop. Where do I want to go? I want to spread out. Push up and mark them there. And glottal this guy. Tie up as many as those, or focus the centaurs. And just encircle. Could do that. Gonna really be dug in there though. I don't want to just hit this guy. Push. How bad is guard gonna screw this up? That's pretty bad. That's okay. Still a 2-die. Owner didn't fail. You can get a lot out of it. But I can tie some of this up. Got guard. What is he? This isn't going to help, but at least he's got to hit me back. I could take a double red die here against guard. Get a skull. I'm not really any worse off. Stab. Push. Now, do you step away from glottal or try and punch back at him? Steps away. Not sure where they're going to go. I assume the right. Or push through the middle. Looks like they are going to try and hit glottal stop. We've got a bit of a gap for an Amazon to run in. If this doesn't go well for them. Tackle. There's the blitz. 2-die on Zug. He's all right. Okay, they're pushing in more. Dauntless has failed. It's a push. I can stand firm. Maybe I should have let him push me. Nope, this is fine. You're stuck with me. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, I'd have to do a dodge. Still might do it to blitz the ball carrier. All right, I've got strip ball hanging back. I think they forgot to hit end turn. Or the game has crashed. That is also highly possible. Oh, there it goes. We could blitz with Zug. That unfortunately is not very likely. One die. You don't have guard. Let's start picking this apart a little bit. You're not going to blitz. You might as well go over here and... Well, can Zug do a blitz? Anytime I can kill a centaur would be great. Or I could hit this goblin and then mark the ball carrier. Well, I can do that here. Could just... don't really want to do a rush because it doesn't work out well. How about I just mark? You occupy a centaur. You blitz you. Good. Move up. Occupy a centaur using block. Also mark the ball carrier. These are probably not worth it. This is not going to improve it. There's guards in there. I think nope, not really. Ball carrier has a few marks, but they can clear them up fairly easily. Get a 2-die with that hobgoblin, and that's a push. That's fine. But I can stand firm, but he's going to have to chain push me. It frees up one of his guys, but can't hit me quite as readily. Yeah, I say as he rolls a pow and a block. Okay. All right. I still have strip ball waiting in the back. Where are you gonna go? Don't have much of a cage. All right, they're doubling up for some 2-dies. That's a push. That's 1 off the ball carrier. That's 2 off the ball carrier. Ball carrier can now go somewhere. Another push. And can I not just... Well, it's a double die, but... Stand up and try and make room for strip ball here. Red die. Make it a 1 die. That's a 2 die and gets rid of guard. So that should help. Then we can go here. It's only a 1 die. I could step into the ball carrier with Zug. Good. Push might be enough. Gives me a line. It's still a double die, but not if I can kill this guy. Maybe it's a 1 die. Nope. Anything else I can get? There's a 1 die. You know what? Let's go. Good enough. Pick your poison. Both down. I've got the ball. I've got the ball. The centaur is going to hit me. The dwarf's going to hit me. It's a push. They re-roll it. There's a pow. I have the ball again. It's another 6 on the catch. It's a push. They're going to keep swinging at me. Blitz. Block into block. 2 more attempts. It's a push. Oh, they're pushing her. They'd rather mark me. And that guy was down. I thought he was up. All right. We are on defense. I am up a touchdown. I just need to keep this ball away from them. Can I get out of here? Push. But I'm going to stand firm. All right, how can I get out of here? I could hand the ball over. It seems bad. I could throw it up to, I don't know, throttle stop or someone else. I could potentially free you up. 1 dies I could blitz out off of. All right, we could just push you, start moving you out. Or not. Get another skull both down. He's dead. All right. That's not great. I mean, he's not real. He's a star player. He'll be undead next game if I need him, but here come the POWs. Okay, that went from being beautiful to real bad. Okay, they still have to pick the ball up. I just have to defend. Okay. All right, we got Zug, we got Amazons. Zug can now blitz all he wants. Except they're going to hit him. They have hit him. He's going to have to blitz. You're free to pick up the ball. You have. Okay. Strip ball's away up here. Not in a helpful spot. And she's POW'd. Okay. This is really bad. You could potentially get down there. Start moving you over and contribute to a 2-die. No, I'm going to do, because this is already a 2-die. Want her free to strip ball. All right, just try and free up some Amazons. Just put you over here. Dodge you out here. And you could 1-die, but you might as well just dodge away. She's down. And they can shadow if they would like. They do not succeed. All right. A POW. A knockout. I'm losing the tools I require to stop this ball. Block. Knockout. That has been a really bad 2 turns. Turn 12 was looking great until Glottalstop killed himself. And it's been POWs and armor breaks ever since. They can just go up the middle. I can't even get at them. Okay, pushing me back. Just tackle, which sucks, but I'm going to have to dodge away, maybe. Three turns. 3 turns to stop this ball. They need 2 turns to put it in from here. Unless they pass it to that other guy, can't put it in till turn 16. Get strip ball down there. Might just try some desperation plays as well. 1 die blitz with block, or 1 die hit with block. This tackle guy is a real problem. Knock the guard guy out. I guess I'd rather just dodge down here. Okay. Oh, they've got shadowing. They've shadowed me. We're just going to keep trying. Okay, this is getting silly. Okay. Two rushes and a dodge. Even less likely. Could just dodge out. And Zug can keep the others occupied. Or we could get a 2 die here, blitz out, and mark with her. Tackle. Tackle. Well, this could be a tie, which means more overtime again. Double marking me with shadowing again. Doesn't matter. Still gonna dodge out and attempt it, except I can already see that centaur's... Oh no, the centaur is marked. I mean, that dwarf will just unmark the centaur, and the centaur is gonna blitz my strip ball. Oh wait, the centaur on the left is also free. Yeah, they can just walk in and do that. Okay, never mind. They're free. They're injured. And now the centaur is free. That is my block person who appears to be missing next game. Block. She's okay, but she's thoroughly marked. That's a POW. That's a failed fire. All right. I mean, I can do here. I can do that. I might as well try and surf them. Or bait them to hit me and potentially beef it before they put it in. I could do this hit first. It's nothing. And they can shadow. They did not. But that's 2 failed dodges. With tackle, of course, making it a fail. Oh, they had a free stab they had a go at. You want to hit me some more? Roll some double skulls? You have a reroll. Oh, they might. They've got tackle and block. And they put it in. All right, it's a tie. Here comes overtime. Nothing like these 2-hour games of Blood Bowl. Now, that said, they are going to kick me the ball now. I could get a turn added. A turn could be added. I could put the ball in. All right. I guess we try and dodge in around the guy who doesn't have tackle. Spread out a bit. Maybe we can get this ball over there. No. Who won that? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to foul, and they can't foul. Why foul Chaos Dwarves with their iron hard skin? Both down. And it's time for overtime. Yeah, give me that ball. That is the best bit of luck I've had since Waddlestop died. At 10. They've got 11. Alright, I think it's the same plan. Punch the middle and then try and get the ball. I don't need to rush this time, though, so maybe the person who picks up the ball can have block to start instead of doing a handoff. High kick. Excellent. Got the ball. This is exhausting me. Edge of my seat every moment. There you go. And I punch you. I can push you. Almost as good. 2 free Amazons. One could mark you, and one could blitz you away. This side, please. Good. Stay put. And step in here. All right. That is not terrible. I've got sort of... I take it back. A stab injury. Seriously hurt. That's another Amazon I'm going to be missing. I do believe Nuffle has changed their mind about who the favorite is going to be. Push, but they have tackle. No injury, but we've got block. We've got push. Two free guys to come stand in my way. That one centaur is at least occupied on that one Amazon. What do I do here? I think we have to reposition. Very good. And I can hit you. Also good. Zug can deal with you. I take one die here. But then I'd like to take a one die and reposition. That's okay. Yeah. Now we got a cave. All right. The goal, ultimately, is to put the ball in. The secondary goal is to not let them put the ball in. Having a flip off at the end is not preferable, but it's better than them putting it in. A stun. Okay, we're maybe just going to have to break through. Just dodge through and take the gamble. Running out of people. Okay, they've already blitzed. They could commit a few more guys to get Zug. A 2-die. You've got one. It's pushed, thankfully. They're hemming me in. Okay. So, the ball carrier is currently free. And maybe do something here. Minimum, keep people occupied. A better one to blitz with here. That's still a 1-die. Is that still a 1-die? Okay, she's out. That's a 2-die now. It's a both down with block, or against block, and she's stunned. The armor is paper thin. This has just been day and night from the first half. Not even the first half. The first 12 turns were possibly the best this team has ever done in this qualifier. And everything since then, the last 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 turns, have just been death. Skull both down. Armor break. Failed reroll or failed dodges. Them rolling pows constantly instead of pushes like they were doing nicely in the first half. And this is not as bad as, say, some of the games have been, but concentrated into these last 6 or 7 turns. Double pow. Well, the ball's down. That happened during my little crash out there. They can't get at it. The bodies of my dead are clogging the path. Pow. On Zug. I think we're just going to have to do some crazy plays here and hope for something. The worm could turn yet again. They could lose a couple players. Or I could just dodge out and grab the ball. And then dodge out again away from the tackle guy. Which doesn't seem incredibly likely, but could just mark the ball. Still have to dodge to do it. In for a penny, in for a pound. Like it's all red dies. This one I don't have to dodge for at least. We have 2 people on the ball. They're going to get hit immediately. They pick the ball up and throw it. If Zug was standing up, I'd throw it at Zug, but don't know if that's really a good idea. I didn't declare the pass anyway. Or the blitz. I got the ball. I can get a 1 die. Or we could just try and dodge out. Unfortunately, bringing the ball closer to my end. I'm out. He's got strip ball. I'm going to hit someone. It might as well. I mean, I could just mark. That is another failed dodge. It was an unlikely dodge. But all right, we're marked. We're down. Here comes strip ball blitz. It is succeeded. The centaur has not caught the ball, but close enough. Nope, there's a pal. Knockout. Pal. Stun. Okay, they have not picked up the ball. They could use that reroll. They have. They have the ball. They are right at my end zone. I've got to hit them. No one else can get there. It's 17% dodge. It is not going to happen. But at the very least, I have to force them. Either I have to stop them putting it in, or I have to force them to put it in, so I still have time to put a second goal in myself. Okay. Kill him. Yes. It's a stun. All right. Anyone else got anything to work with? Nope. That is another 1 into 1 on a dodge. There's no tackle involved. It's just a dodge team that can't dodge. And now they can take another turn, helping to further secure that win. Okay, that's a push, but it's pushing into the tackle guy. Oh, not Snake Eyes. 3 and a 1. Dodge. That's actually a better place to be, except now they're going to push me up there. And they have pushed me up there. I'm definitely not getting at that ball. I could do that and mark them. That's the best I might get. Okay, push, I guess it is. Do I want to move you, or are you fine where you are? Now, I guess it doesn't matter. She still had to dodge down regardless. The dodge would not have changed. Can't. They can hit with Zug, but he doesn't matter. We're out. And dodges happened. And then a both down happened. I knocked the guy out. I also stunned myself. So yeah, I can't touch that ball once again. I've got an Amazon up top to do a little pressure. They could put it in. Going over there. I can kind of get there. Push. All right. 2 turns. I cannot counter score. I have to go for a tie flip off. I gotta stop that ball in whatever silly, desperate way I can. It's a quadruple dodge into a red die, so be it. Come on, give them some skulls, man. That's one. Doesn't matter. Not terribly likely, but it is. I could push them in, which I don't want to do. I would have to push them in from that angle. I would have to push them in from that angle. Try for some SPP up here. Not too worried about SPP. Reduce the path. There we go. More of that, please. More of that, please. Is there not another path at all? Gonna make me push them on, huh? This doesn't matter. You can mark, but then you're standing in the place the other one needs to blitz from. I can hit you, but it doesn't matter. All right, here we go. I mean, I'm not getting in there. First dodge failed. A 1 into a 2. And they put the ball in. 2-1. None of my knockouts woke up. Neither did theirs. All right. Again, we set up just in case a turn gets added. High kick at the worst place she possibly could put it, and she doesn't even catch it. Yeah. 1. 2. We don't have a guard. I hit. I'm not getting that ball up here. I didn't add a turn, so I can't possibly score. But maybe we can do a pass. And move up. Nope. Not pick up the ball. And that is game. You can do a blitz. Good game. Always an interesting game. I have never seen such a stark, hard, sudden shift from being the greatest thing ever to being the worst ever. That was night and day. Like, the first 12 turns went great for me. And then the last 12 turns were absolutely terrible. Look, I fed them SPP. I got 1 touchdown. And they got a whole lot else. 2 touchdowns, MVP, and 1 guy who got all the injuries, or at least a couple of them. Good game. Dice rolls. Animal Savagery went great until he killed himself. Armor rolls 12 and 26. But I got hit a lot. Catch, fine. Whatever. Dodge. 10, 48% dodge on my dodge team. Even if 1 guy had tackle, it's still a 67% chance of success. That was one of the terrible things that lost me that game. That is another one. 5 failed recoveries. Loner went through at least. They got a pass off. Hiccups were okay. Rushes were okay, except they always happened at the worst possible time. And they got a bunch of shadowings off in one little go. Yikes. Speaking of yikes, these don't look too bad, honestly. They got a lot of 2s. 37 6s is higher than the rest. That's a lot of hits. It's a lot of pushes. A lot of... What is this? 27 3s. It's just a bell curve. 21 skulls to 17 pows. 24 both downs. But only really... Well, I have a few people with it, but so do they. Have block. And then 16 of these. So my dice were not good. All right. 4-1 casualties. 1 kill, but it was self-inflicted. I don't know why they get credit for that. I had the ball more. I ran with it. They just took it away. 89 to 56 block actions. That'll do it. One death. It doesn't matter. We really didn't blitz much in that third half. I don't know what I could have done about the rest of that. Like, that was just night and day. Absolute, just one side great, one side bad. Cut it in half with a knife. The same knife that killed Glottalstop. Which I guess was a both down, but maybe it was against the stabby goblin? I don't remember. 12 out of 13 rushes, 4 out of 5 rushes. 4 out of 4 pickups, 3 out of 4 pickups. I have got 2 people out. One of is my block. I have 1 game remaining, and if I want to go to the third round, I have to win it. I need 2 out of 3 wins, and the other person is knocked out as 6 SPP and could have bought block. Or sure hands. If I can win the next game, I will be in great shape for the third round. That's a big if. But I have run out of Chaos Dwarves to fight in this round. There are other Dwarves. Could fight Dwarves again. This is going to be fun to find out next week, when I've had a nap and reset myself. I guess Friday's staying in. I hire a 14th? What do I even call that? Well, we're at 1 win, 1 loss. TV's down. See who we're up against next week. That was this week in Blood Bowl World Qualifiers in the Crenb League. And boy, what a game that was. At the very least, I hope it wasn't boring, because every moment of it was exhausting for me. Thank you for watching. Bye.